So I thought you guys might find this interesting. We've run this through our metal detector to see if these have metal in them, but these are walnut logs, and we are sawing 5/4 grade out of them. And on one side you can see where we have put the mark on it, but also last night at about 5 o'clock when we was shutting down, I had a piece on the mill break. I'll put that at the end of the video, but we've had a mess all night. I was here till about 1 o'clock last night sawing and stuff and getting everything fixed back. It's got a big old hole in it down there. Our 5/4, we're cutting at 1 3/8 inches. Some of this, even though it, we scan it and it shows hardware, sometimes it's mineral. If it's got a big hole in it, sometimes that hue color or the dark area in it, for some reason, it'll flash as metal. I'm going to try to get it flipped over so you can see this. Other side when I flip it up. On this left side, about right here, is where it showed metal. I absolutely love the look of this walnut. And in North America, this is the highest end, biggest money maker as far as price of wood and stuff like that. Even the junkiest logs are worth more than about anything. I'm going to take one more and turn it back. You can just see how beautiful it is. That real deep chocolate brown color. Sometimes you get little purple hues and things like that in it. Even though it's got that big hole, some of the outer part is still really good looking. Hard to clamp it with that hole on this left side. See that big hole right here that my clamp's trying to bust it through? This back bigger chunk on the top and bottom are your best parts. Right there's where it showed metal. We didn't hit metal that time. It showed it about right past that hole. So like I said, it could have been mineral that the metal detector picked up. But we run re-sharp blades to cut this just in case we hit metal. I save them for that, some of the worst ones, and that way if we hit, we don't lose money on it. which you about can't lose money on walnut anyway. It's just so expensive. You're overrun on something like this. It's pretty insane. So far this one didn't have metal in it. It's definitely dark in that area, but I don't know. We ain't hit nothing yet, and that's where it showed it at. You can see that real dark area right there, past that hole. That's where it picked up the metal. Oh, there it was, look. Yep, old metal detector got it right. Look at that blade just. Goodness. We'll see what was in there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's the beauty right there. Big old nail. Bunch of them. See them right through there? See that? They're all in there. Ton of them. I'd say someone had a fence or something like that nailed to that, or they had something hung on that tree at one time. You can't never tell, but the whole rest of it from this side isn't any good. So we'll flip it over, get the good off of this side here. But I bet that blade looks beautiful. But last night, my whole log turner broke completely off. I'll show you that right here in a minute. Yeah, it tightened them teeth up for sure. Real good looking teeth on there. But look at that hole. I mean, that thing. What's crazy though is you can take these like this, chunk them real big, dry them, and then put epoxy in them, and they look wild. So yeah, there's still a lot that can be done with those logs. And like I said, walnut is just extremely good money. So we've been working on this to get it out, but you can see on this Super 70, we had already welded this 2 or 3 times, but this whole bracket here broke out. The welds cracked and broke out, and then it let that whole arm twist up crooked and bent it right here. So I've got another arm that I'm going to put on. But if you guys go to take this out, there's 2 hex keys, front over here and then on the top. My top one was absolutely seized up and I couldn't get it out, so I had to drill it out over here on the side, as you can see. But you guys need to watch, like I've showed on the first video, on these Super 70s, the welds aren't a whole lot. So I had already welded this through here before, and I guess a big log caught it enough, twisted it and broke it really fast, and then it ripped it down through that side through here and over here. So keep an eye on that. And then over here on your inner sides, the welds on those, you got to watch those. Mine busted out my shim and everything in my cylinder, and so that's just one of the things to watch for on here. So you can see that's got a ring in it. See, my hex key is basically friction welded itself in there. I had to drill that whole thing out. See it right there? Just looks like mud in there, but anyway. We'll see if there's anything in this back piece here, but we end up kicking this whole cant off of here. Hopefully we don't hit anything else. See, that's still a really, really good board right there. See that? I mean, to be as bad as that log is, like this back part right here, the 8 foot right there, is a beautiful board. Even though that whole log looks like garbage. Be surprised what that board will pay. After this board, it'll get shorter and shorter of how good it is back here. Now the front half, there's nothing on it that's good. You can see up there, it's got too many holes and stuff in it, and it's just rotten. But that right little wing knot right over there from their back will still pay more than white oak or anything. One more and we're going to send the rest of it on. They'll cut it in half and throw the rest of it away. It's just not worth dealing with, taking the chance of hitting them nails on down or anything like that. This walnut is just so much prettier than, I mean, any other wood. This is pallet, and you've got oak, maple, poplar, all that in these. And I just absolutely love how deep, dark color that is. And like I said, you can even see like purples and stuff in some of that.